Hello everyone. In this video I'll be talking about what is phishing and how you can protect yourself against phishing by using two-factor authentication on Google Apps. So phishing is an event wherein you get an email. It might be written that in the subject important document or secure document or whatever, and these emails might be coming from people you already know, from trusted contacts. And then when you open the mail, it says that please open this document and things like that, and then you happen to open it. Once you open it, you get a page similar to something like this. Let me show you something. So something similar to this comes up, and then it starts requiring it requests you to enter your credentials of whatever email account you have, and then it'll lure you onto entering it so that you would be shown a document or something of some kind once you do these things. So from here I select Gmail, I put in my email address, whatever is there, I put in my password and my phone number, and I say submit. Immediately the attacker, the hacker, the person who wants our credentials, our sensitive details, will get all these details, and they can simply go into their accounts, go into gmail.com, put in the credentials which you gave it to them, and access your account. Now your account is very sensitive. It has all the details and everything, all the data, your company organizational data which is there. It is even sensitive than your ERP data because you store everything. You have your transactional emails. Now we cannot leave it to these attackers. We cannot leave it to chance that somebody sends us an email and then we fill in the details and give them our credentials so that they can access our account genuinely from different countries, different parts of this globe. This is something not done, and we should not do this. How do we prevent ourselves from getting trapped into such a scenario? Is by using two-factor authentication. Now, two-factor authentication is a very straightforward and very simple to configure procedure. How you can configure it is by simply going into google.com/landing/two-step. Now at the start, Google will tell you why you need two-factor authentication, how it works, and how it protects you. You can go through these materials available on this particular website, and then once you're ready, you can simply say get started. Now in the get started page, initially you would be requested to enter your email address. Now this is your email address, which is here. Let me type in my email address, and then I'll say next. Now I need to enter my password, and I say sign in. Now once I sign in, it will take me into the two-step verification procedure. I say start setup, and then I need to type in my active mobile number. Now this mobile number is where Google is going to send you an SMS so that you can authenticate your number with this particular account. So it says that your provided number for account security on 15th of September 2013. So if you have previously provided your phone number to this particular account, you would see when this number was provided as well. So that's good for me. My number is good. I say text message and I say send code. Now I should be receiving an SMS from Google with the code, and I just need to type in this particular code onto my account. That's 219065. So I say 219065. Now these codes are valid for 30 seconds, and after that you get a new code. So let me quickly say verify, and then it says I'm good, I'm verified. And now trusted computers only ask for verification. What does this mean? This is basically you might have a few personal devices, a few laptops and desktop machines in your office or at home, wherein you usually sign in with this particular account. You can trust these accounts from now on. This particular code, the two-step verification code, is not going to be asked whenever you sign in to a trusted machine. So this is a machine, this is a computer which I sign into normally. So I say next. If this was a machine wherein it's a strange machine to me, I don't know this machine, or this is the first time I'm using it, it's not owned by me, I wouldn't say trust this computer. So that's what it means to trust a computer. And now that's good, I say next. Now I am just going to say confirm, and my two-step verification is going to turn on for my account. I'll say confirm, and that's done. Two-step verification is enabled for my account at the moment. Now I see a pop-up, it says reconnect your apps and devices. What does this mean? So when I configure two-step verification, my password, for example, whatever password you have, maybe some random password, maybe password 123, that password stops existing. That will be your primary password, but then it is of no use without the second factor of authentication. The second factor of authentication can be generated via SMS, via voice call, or through an application on your Android, iOS, or BlackBerry devices. Now, to reconnect your apps, it's stating that your accounts which were previously configured with your Google Apps accounts would now be disconnected. If you want to reconnect them, you can simply say reconnect my apps and then reconnect it. Now this doesn't apply to your Android and iOS apps configured using the Gmail application, but if you are configured using the native application, the mail application on iOS and the mail application on Android, then you would need to go through this procedure. Let me show you what this procedure means. So I say reconnect my apps, and then I can select the application I want to reconnect. So I say mail, and I select the device, I say iOS, iPhone, and I say generate. On your iOS device, on your iPhone, you would notice that your iPhone is starting to request your password. As soon as two-step starts, iPhone is going to start requesting for your new password. It'll say the password is incorrect, please re-enter the password. Now this is the password you need to enter on your iOS to get connected back to your account. There is no sync issues going to happen, it's just a reconnection which is going to be triggered, and it's all going to get normal once you put in this 15-digit code. I think it's 15 digit, 16 digit, I think it's 44, yeah. So it's a 16-digit code which you can simply enter it, and your apps are going to get connected back to your mobile devices. Once you're good, you say done, and that is there. So tomorrow you change your iPhone, you simply go and revoke this access. Now there is another part to these two-step verification. So if I can go back to two-step verification, sorry. Yeah, so I'm here in two-step verification. I can also opt in for my mobile application. As I said previously, my iPhone, my Android, and my BlackBerry devices are capable of generating this 6-digit code whenever I want to sign in to my account. So I say switch to app, and then I choose my device. In this scenario, I'll choose iPhone, and I'll say continue. Now I need to download this application called Google Authenticator on Android and iOS, and I simply need to point this particular app towards the barcode which is there. It's known as a QR code. I just need to point it to the QR code over here. So actually I'm doing that at the moment. Let me say scan barcode on my phone, and the barcode has been scanned. Now, once the barcode has been scanned, you would start seeing that 6-digit code associated to that particular account. I simply need to go in and type in that code to link my application to my account. I say verify and save, and my account has been linked with my Google Authenticator on my iPhone. It works without the internet as well. So for example, you're traveling somewhere and you want to log into your account, you put in your primary password, and when it asks you for your two-step verification code. You simply take out a mobile phone and put in the code whatever is appearing on your phone at that particular moment. You also have backup codes available. For example, you want to print these codes and keep it in your wallet. You can get 10 codes which you can do that. You can simply say print or download, and you have these codes available for you. If you want to add a secondary number, you can also do that by simply clicking add a phone number and then add your secondary number. So when you lose or when you want to get the 6-digit code, you have multiple options. Primary option at the moment will be your Google Authenticator app. If you say move to a different device, the application from your iPhone in this scenario will be revoked, and then you would get a choice to configure it on a different application. You don't want the app anymore, switch to the SMS or voice, just click that button and you revert back to the default settings, and you have these mobile numbers on which you can receive these 6-digit codes. So that's two-step verification, and this is highly recommended for securing your accounts. This is the same protocols and same policies which a bank maintains with your banking accounts. So recently many of these banks have started distributing security tokens, and this is a method of security token. This is protecting your Google Apps accounts with the highest level of security. So I would highly recommend all of you to enroll yourselves to two-step verification so that your accounts are safe from attackers, from phishing attacks in future and forever.